Good morning, friends. Today, I wanted to film a day in my life, modeling / acting, which is kind of hysterical because I feel like anyone who clicks on this is gonna see me and be like, this girl is a model. But that's because when most people put these videos on YouTube, they're fashion models. That is not the case for me. I am more so pursuing acting, and the modeling shoots that come out of that in the Bay Area are more along the lines of commercials. So they want you to just look like a regular old person, which is great because that's me. So I'm really excited. Today we have a shoot in Oakland for a gaming company. There's a lot of tech commercials in the Bay Area. I'm gonna show you guys what I do to prep, and it all begins not the day of, but the night before. So we'll start there. For me, one of the most important parts of preparing for a shoot is the skincare. I feel like texture of skin really shows up on photos and videos, so I like to make sure that I'm well rested, well hydrated, and that I did a nice little skincare routine the night before, normally including a good old chemical exfoliator. This one by Dr. Dennis Gross is one of my faves. And just to give a bit of background on my relationship to acting and pursuing this sort of thing, more career-wise, as in for pay after graduation, I actually don't have a ton of experience acting. I started pretty late. I liked it as a kid, but really got into it in college, and ever since I've been taking classes since graduating, and I've been submitting myself for auditions for commercials, narrative things, mostly online through sites like Backstage and SF Casting. And I really didn't know much about this whole industry, so that's why I wanted to make videos like this, to be able to show you guys what it's like to pursue acting outside of college, because I definitely didn't think it was possible before getting started. My ugly little toasts.
It's embarrassing when you do it, but if I did it, you totally vlog it.
I broke the toaster. Alrighty, so I got all these clothes I'm supposed to bring. Putting them in a giant duffel. I think right now, with COVID, a lot of people are bringing their own costumes to shoots as much as possible, and then they are bringing some options from like Target that will be like sanitized and that sort of thing. But we did all have to get tested, so we got tested a couple days before the shoot and all confirmed negative tests, and we're supposed to avoid obviously like high risk activities between getting the results and when we come to set today. Everything will be like kind of social distance on set. It's a pretty minimal crew. It's just the like director, producer, photographer, and a PA, production assistant. Will be like social distancing, wearing masks the whole time except for when we're being photographed. Trying to just minimize contact in any way. The morning of a shoot, I'm not doing anything too crazy, just a little bit of skincare to get my face all ready, and then I'm going to be doing some light makeup. As always, I'll have all the products I'm using linked down below. Given the restrictions of COVID, a lot of productions have gotten smaller. At least in San Francisco, they halted for a while, and it's nice that they're opening back up again. That being said though, a lot of hair and makeup is still able to happen, but I think for smaller productions, I try to just have everyone do their own at home, which reduces the risk of spreading COVID and also reduces the number of people that I need on set, which is really nice for a lot of restrictions. I think a lot of my creative friends have had a really hard time during COVID trying to find gigs and trying to just stay creatively engaged. So I consider myself really, really lucky that I was able to get this one gig. It's been a long time, and it's just nice to be able to flex some acting muscles, even if just for stills, which I know people don't always think of when they think of acting. I'm here in Oakland at location. We're shooting like in a house, so I'm gonna go out and see where I'm supposed to be. By the way, this is a closed set, which means that there's no social media, photos and that sort of thing allowed taken in the set specifically. So sorry about that. I wish I could show you guys what is going on internally. I'll try to get as much as I can with things that are not on set. We'll see what I'm allowed to show you guys. After though, I'll be sure to give you a rundown of what happened. Overall, this shoot was a really wonderful, positive experience. The director-producer was super organized, he knew exactly what he wanted, and he was great at helping facilitate me and the 3 other actors to get what the client was looking for. We had this nice little patio that we could hang out and chill on because it was a really hot day. So in between takes when the director was rearranging furniture and that sort of thing, we were able to just sort of recline, which honestly a lot of shoot days are. You're just trying to make the director's life as easy as possible by staying out of the way and being on and ready when they need you. Alrighty, as you guys can tell, obviously I'm home now, just had some delicious dinner, and I actually have an acting class now that I missed the beginning of due to the shoot. It is my on-screen acting class with Deb Fink through Studio ACT, or the American Conservatory Theater here in San Francisco. And yeah, now I have class till 9:30, so gonna continue that. Everything's obviously over Zoom, and yeah, that'll be the continuation of my very acting heavy day. Oops, so okay, I obviously forgot to film any of my acting class that just happened for the past like 2 hours, but the rest of today I'm really just gonna go watch some anime and go to bed. So I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thank you so much for coming along on this day in my life as an actor slash model. I still laugh at calling myself that because I feel insecure and illegitimate, but we're working on it. We're getting there. We're working. We're getting paid. It's great. I'm obviously not an expert. I'm still very new to this, but it's a really fun, exciting hobby slash could be a career. So I'm very thankful to be able to be pursuing this in addition to my full-time job. Love you guys. Jesus loves you, and I'll see you in the next one.